This video demonstrates the use of the Ashametrics Data Converter program. This utility was designed to read in a raw data file from an Ashametrics sensor band and convert it into an expanded text file in CSV file format. The resulting CSV files can then be analyzed or plotted using a variety of standard software packages, such as Microsoft Excel, MATLAB, or SAS. To begin, we first click on the green button on the lower left to add the file that we want to analyze. As you can see, we have a variety of raw data files listed. Those of you who are collecting data over long periods of time may observe that the Ashametrics sensor band creates one data file for every hour of data collected. The reason for this is to keep the files at a manageable size so they can be easy to manipulate and also transmit over the cell phone network. So in this case, we see we have data for 11 hours. But for demonstration, we're just going to pick the first hour, click Open. After it's been scanned in, a message pops up. You just click OK. And down on the lower left, we see some other information that has been extracted from the file. We see the firmware version of the sensor band from which the data was collected. We see what type of sensor band it was. We see the sensor band ID, and we also see the number of raw data files in this particular file. If we wish to add another file to be converted, we can just click on the green button again and open it, and as you can see, the second data file has been added to the total, etc. And the next thing we want to do is create a name for our output file. So we click on the other green button on the upper right. And here you can choose any name you want, but it has to end in .csv. So I'm just going to choose, for example, out1.csv, return. And the output file and the path appears above the button. And lastly, we click on the third green button, which says Convert. As it's converting, it shows you the running file numbers as it's converting. And once it gets to the end, the last thing it does is it shows you the last data packet which was converted. So this is essentially the last line of data. And you can use this to see how your data looks and see if the fields look correct. And that's about it. When you're done, just click Exit.